Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Pardon me, I'm freezing in the house. I guess my temperature I was in the sun a little too much, and I've got cold sore, and I'm constantly cold, and it's hot outside. So rather than kind of jacking with the thermostat that we hate, I just put a jacket on. So I've got a jacket on because I don't have no sleeves, and I'm kind of cold. But anyway, I'm all like excited. So I found, well, I guess I should introduce myself, right? I'm Lisa. I'm your favorite Tupper Pal, and you are walking into your bowl connection. I do my best to go ahead and help busy families just like yours bring meals to the table in minutes. And while doing that, I offer storage and organization solutions, and I give you some tips and tricks, and I wing a whole hell of a lot of stuff. So anyway, we are using one of my toys. This is the MicroPro Grill. It's on sale this month, so I thought I'd kind of show y'all what to do with it. So anyway, this is like a little mini oven, so you don't have to crank up the oven in the house. And you have two separate settings, right? So when it's down just like this, it's in a grilling mode, and you can actually go, steaks, chicken, you name it, you could do everything. What you could normally do on a grill, you can put it in the microwave. And the two metal plates, the plate here and the plate here, is what grills your food. When you turn the cover over, there's a little gap here and a little gap here, and that's what is called the casserole position, and that's the position that we're going to be using today. The recipe that I found for the flatbread, it didn't require anything other than self-rising flour and plain Greek yogurt. Oh my God. I did a test run on it yesterday, and wouldn't you know it, I used all-purpose flour, and it came out really, really thin, but Bubba ate it. So you use self-rising flour, and without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So I broke it down. So basically, the recipe for two pieces of flatbread. Yeah, flatbread is what you kind of like pita bread. You could make a pizza. You could fold it in half, make a sandwich. You definitely don't want to use a flavored yogurt for sure. Now you can go ahead and sprinkle in some herbs, like Italian seasoning or garlic and herb or something like that. You can sprinkle some of that in your flour base, but you definitely don't want to add a flavored Greek yogurt. So plain Greek yogurt. And I split the recipe up so that way for me to do the trial run yesterday. The recipe for 2 loaves is 1 cup, so a half a cup of self-rising flour today. And you're going to go with 1 little container of Greek yogurt, which just so happens to be a half a cup. I measured it out yesterday. So a half a cup of Greek yogurt, and instead of me putting it in the measuring cup, which the measurements are on sale, online exclusive in the pink. Go figure. So we go ahead and we open up our Greek yogurt. Now, you won't need no oils, you won't need no salt, you won't need any yeast, you don't need any of that whatsoever. And we're going to go ahead and mix this up and incorporate our flour with our yogurt. And then we will go ahead and press it down into our MicroPro Grill, which of course you won't need any oils or anything in the grill. A 2-ingredient flatbread, y'all. Now it will be a little sticky, but you don't want to add any extra flour to your mixture. You could add the flour to your hand, but definitely not to the mixture. Now this will actually go in the microwave, 5 minutes on one side, and then flip it in another 5 minutes. I just love this spatula, y'all. Okay, so what I have learned is that my MicroPro Grill, it is best that you go ahead and heat it up first. So what I'm going to do is set it in the microwave for about a minute, because it usually takes about 2 minutes to heat up. So let me go and heat it up. That lets this sit for a couple minutes. Like I said, it will be sticky, doughy. It's bread. But there's no need to rise it, there's no need to rest it, there's no need to punch it. You can go straight to the microwave. You don't have to add any salt because the yogurt's got the salt. See, this has got to be the easiest bread recipe I have found. Okay, so here's the MicroPro Grill, and what we are going to do is just pour it out into the MicroPro Grill, and I'm going to get as much of this dough off as possible, and we are going to just smash it on down. I may need to do the flour thing. Now we're only smashing it down to the edge of the bottom base. Give me that. It is sticky, y'all. It's not going to be the prettiest thing. Alright, I'm going to wash my hands. We will put our cover in the casserole spot and put it in for 5. This out the way. I hate a messy workspace. So tell me, what's the weather been like on your end? Where have you been getting your air conditioner from? When you join in, when you pop in, go ahead and let me know. I'd like to know where my reach is. Again, if you just join in, I am Lisa and I'm your favorite Tupper Pal, and you are in the Chow Line Flatbread Live over at Your Bowl Connection. So we've got only 3 minutes. I need to get my spatula ready. You think that if I go ahead and label my container, my Modular Mate container, I would know the next time to use self-rising instead of all-purpose? We're going to use our spatula here. I'm dying to see how this one turns out. Y'all, Christmas is almost here. Have y'all gotten y'all's Christmas gifts yet? Do you have anything in particular you gotta tuck away in the closet? It's Christmas in July, you know. So we've got a little over 2 minutes left, and I'm just gonna rattle on. I'm trying to figure out what can I talk to y'all about. Let's see. We went to Ship Island, spent the good part of the day there. We got back to the cabin, or to the camp, right after the rain, so that was a blessing. We found out that we could go fishing around Cat Island, which will be on our next excursions. We also found out we can charter a boat. I'm excited about that. Let me see, what else? Oh, I'm running a pajama party right now in the community group, Your Bowl, Your Community. And I'm going to be going live later on today at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. So make sure you pop on in and play catch up. Because when I go live tonight, I'm going to be demoing a new little toy that came in while I was Tupper tripping. And y'all, it's the cutest little thing. And it's on sale. And this is the first time in 4 years I've ever seen it. So I'm like excited. Plus I'm going to talk about a few other things and have a special surprise for those that are in the community. But I'm not going to tell you here. You have to be in the community. 37 seconds. I'm kind of excited. Can you tell? I'm excited. But I gotta put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing, or else I'm gonna mess it up. I know I am. So as with anything that you get out of the microwave, you always want to be prepared and use your oven mitts or your pot holders, whatever it is that you have. I use silicone oven mitts. I do have some in my stash. All right. Ooh, boy, that's pretty. Well, we need to flip it over. So we are going to go ahead and flip it. It almost looks like a pancake. And we are going to put it back in for 5 more minutes. Casserole position. So, I guess what I can do while we're waiting for another 5 minutes is talk to you a little bit about some of our sales. We have back to school happening right now, and if you have multiple children, I don't have any kids. I really don't. I have fur babies, but I do use water bottles when we go on trips. We have a water bottle that we put their water in. We have a flat out bowl that we use to feed them when wherever we're at. But our back to school special has the Ideal Little Bowl. It has a Tupper Mini. It has the little square luncheette. Or actually, it's a clamshell. It's a clamshell. But you can get everything. I get it all set. And color code your children. And I remember my sister had, has 4 boys. The oldest is still in the Army. But when the little ones were growing up, the boys had to have their individual colors, but all the same stuff. So Justin had blue, and Cody had green, and Eric had yellow, but she had the exact same thing for the boys, but just different colors. So when Nanny, I'm the godmother. So when Nanny went shopping, Nanny made sure that she got she got the same toy but in different colors, and in their respective colors. You know, the primary colors, the yellow, the blue, the green. And it was just so cute to see them arguing over, oh, that's my cup, that's my cup. But it was color-coded, so they knew for sure it was their cup, where Nanny didn't or Granny didn't. But it's a good thing to have them color-coded. And over here in our West Feliciana parish school systems, the kids aren't allowed to have any kind of bottles other than a clear, as far as I saw, clear water bottle, and definitely no glass, no Yeti, no anything like that. But a good thing is that Tupperware does offer 3 different sizes of clear water bottles, and prior to us going on our Tupper trip, I did a little short live showing the condensation off of each particular bottle in each particular form. One was an empty bottle in the refrigerator, then added cold water. Another one was a half-filled bottle in the refrigerator with cold water. And then the larger one was I added ice with ice cold water. And the one with the ice was the one that produced the most condensation. So y'all moms out there, don't send the kids to school with ice in their water. Just don't do it, because it's going to sweat in our bottles. Condensation occurs from temperature changes. And of course, depending on where you live, your house may be one temperature and outside is another temperature. Over here, outside is hell. But for the sake of a condensation, you figure if it's in the backpack, they're not going to be drinking during first and second hour, and by lunchtime, the ice is going to be melted anyway, so everything's going to be room temperature. It's a win-win. Okay, so we've got like 10 seconds, and of course I'm going to need to take pictures, so let me grab my phone. As with any of my lives, when I cook and I impress myself, I take a picture. So let me grab it. Oh, guess what? My hunting camera just sent me a fake picture. Woo! Alrighty. Oh, look at that. Now, I need a plate. So what I'll do is take a picture real quick. Not of me. And then we will plate it, and then I'll take another picture. Oh, guys, look at that. Get this out the way, and it's hot. And we will take a picture, and then I will break it up to show you. It is definitely hot. Alright, so what would you do with the flatbread, right? It looks like a pancake, but oh my goodness, it's flaky. Let's see if we do it this way. Oh my goodness, look at this, y'all. I believe I'll be getting some butter and some syrup, and I'm going to have me a snack. But I do appreciate y'all popping on. Again, my name is Lisa. I'm your favorite Tucker pal. You tuned into the chow line right here at Your Bowl Connection. And make sure you hit me up and let me know if there's anything that I could help you with. Y'all have a good afternoon. Stay high and dry. Bye-bye.